Hello, my name is Subhashish Roy. I'm the Senior Network Analyst at the Indian Cybersecurity Solutions, and I welcome you all to a special webinar on automating AWS infrastructure. How to automate, how to use the automation using the AWS infrastructure with AWS CloudFormation. So, automation is a new topic and it is everywhere. It is in networking as well as it is in cloud. Like we want to use the scripting, and like in the networking, we have the controllers like the DNS center, DNAC, or other controllers to do the automation to push the scripts to the network devices. Also, in the case of the cloud, you have the say the Lambda function to do the automation. Say you are actually updating something in the DynamoDB database or any such table. Also, you have this AWS Cloud Formation template. So let's begin. So we discuss how to streamline the AWS infrastructure management by harnessing the power of AWS Cloud Formation template. So what is a cloud formation? AWS Cloud Formation is a powerful tool actually for the development tool. It is used as a model to set up your Amazon Web Service resources. So we'll explore how to streamline your infrastructure management using this service, ensuring efficiency and consistency across your cloud environment. So if you're having a single cloud, say AWS, or multi-cloud, say AWS, Azure, or any other cloud, GCP. So in multi-cloud environments also, you have to use this cloud formation template. Now, what is AWS Cloud Formation? Now, CloudFormation is a service that provides a common language for actually describing and provisioning all infrastructure resources in your cloud environment. So it is a central idea, it is a framework for your development ideas. So, cloud, as we know, it consists of the IaaS, infrastructure as a service, then the platform as a service, and software as a service. So, platform as a service, it deals with this cloud formation, and with it you can create and manage resources in a predictable and repeatable manner, enhancing your cloud deployment process. So you have to do the automation with this. What are the benefits of automation using this cloud formation? Now, leveraging automation through AWS CloudFormation decreases manual errors and saves time. Yes, means that you do not need the cloud administrators in that number. So you do not need the great number of cloud administrators or cloud engineers to actually configure the things. You have to go for the automation, and that is the benefit. That yes, it gives you a lot of leverage of the. You can see the manual errors and save time. So by defining your infrastructure as a code, you can ensure that your deployments are consistent, scalable, and easy to manage, and leading to improved operational efficiency. So in very less time, you can do a lot of things. Infrastructure as a code, IAC, that is the main thing of this cloud formation. What is that? Infrastructure as a code allows you to manage and provision your infrastructure through code instead of manual process. So whatever you are doing, say you are deploying an EC2 instance, for that also you are making a code. Say for example, you have downloaded the AWS CLI, and using that you can actually code it, you can actually give some commands to launch the instance, you can actually create the bucket and upload the documents in the bucket using AWS CLI. AWS Cloud Formation enables IAC and enabling teams to version control the infrastructure and to apply best practices in software development. Now, the cloud formation templates are JSON, JavaScript object notation, or YML formatted documents. So it is written in JSON or YML because these two languages and Python, actually these are used for the automation that we know, that describe your cloud resources. So they include parameters, resources, and output section, and allowing us to define the configuration and behaviors of our infrastructure effectively. So you have to use these resources, and you can see the platform as a service and also the software service or SaaS below. You can see in the figure. So the SaaS applications are also included in this cloud formation template. Now there is a stack. A stack is a collection of AWS resources that one create and manage as a single unit. So you have to create a stack to do a template. So CloudFormation allows you to manage stacks efficiently, and it enables you to create, update, and delete resources in a coordinated manner. So it is related to the development phase. Like you want to make a stack first, you want to have a collection that is the inventory of the resources, and ensures the resource integrity. You have to make sure the resources are properly managed and it is not corrupted. So you have to manage the resource integrity as well. Now, change sets. Change sets allow you to preview the changes that will be made to your stack before executing them. So it is like that you are making a demo first. You are making a demo, you are testing that is in the testing phase, and then you are deploying it in real world. So that is a change set. This feature provides a safety net, enabling you to assess the impact of your changes that you deploy and avoid unintended consequences during updates. Now you have to integrate this with CI/CD also. Continuous integration, continuous development. That's a CI/CD pipeline. And CloudFormation can be integrated into your CI/CD pipelines like one process after another. You have to just plan that process and allowing for automated deployments and continuous integration. Now, this integration enhances your development workflow and also ensures that changes are deployed safely and reliably across every environment. Now, adapting to best practices for AWS CloudFormation can actually significantly improve your infrastructure management, and also this includes using modular templates, version control, and thorough documentation to ensure your infrastructure is maintainable and scalable. AWS CloudFormation is commonly used for provisioning environments, then managing resources across multiple accounts. So, say you have multiple accounts and you are actually deploying these two instances or load balancers, you can use it through multiple resources and setting up complex architectures. Now, you have to understand these use cases to help organizations leverage CloudFormation more effectively for their specific needs. Now, while AWS CloudFormation offers numerous benefits, but definitely challenges are there. So, challenges such as template complexity and debugging can arise. So, it's a complex process to make a template, so it can arise as a challenge. Implementing strategies like modularization and using AWS CloudFormation Designer can help mitigate these issues effectively. So, in the conclusion, we can say that CloudFormation is an essential tool for streamlining AWS infrastructure management, and by adopting automation and best practices, every organization can enhance their cloud deployments, ensuring efficiency, consistency, and scalability in their operations. So, if you are using the automation, you have to use the power of the AWS CloudFormation. So, this is about the theory part about the AWS CloudFormation, and now I can also take you to the console. So, this is a console that you can see, and this is about the cloud formation, and here you have to actually do all the coding part. So it is totally related to your software development part, where, see, if you go to the cloud formation, this is the model and provision of your cloud infrastructure, and then you can see that in cloud formation you can have the stacks, so code infrastructure using the cloud formation template language in the YML or JSON format, or start from any available sample template. So you are having the templates ready there, and you are having the templates available, and every, say, you're in the browser console, you open that, and your say you have the API, so application programming interface are there. So these application programming interfaces are there to communicate between the stacks or between the course programs. So the CloudFormation provisions and configures the stacks and resources you specified in your template. So you have to make sure that your JSON or YML formatted document is ready. First you have to do the program, because the cloud provider will not provide you the program. Like if you are say wanting any program for configuring, say, routing, OSPF, or any other VLAN configuration from the ISP, will they provide you? They will not. So definitely make sure that you have the CloudFormation template ready, and via the browser console or command line that I was talking about through AWS command line, you have to actually, through API, you have to make sure that you push that to the stack. That is a CloudFormation stack. So this is the way you have to do it. And there is something like hooks that is newly introduced. With hooks, one can invoke custom logic to proactively evaluate your resources configuration. So actually this is like the testing phase, you can say. So in the CI/CD pipeline also, you want to integrate different services and you want to do it step by step, one by one services. So again, you have the infrastructure composer, which helps you to visually design and edit your stacks with simple drag and drop editor. So it is like everything like your practice. When you build your final template, before that, you have to make sure that you have checked everything. Then IC generator, CloudFormation templates for AWS third-party sources provision in AWS. So it actually deploys the codes. Then what is a stack? Stack is a collection of AWS resources that you can manage as a single unit. So it is a comprehensive unit that you have here, and that is called the stack. Then again, stack sets. So many things are there. So enables you to create, update, or delete stacks. So its stack sets are the a collection of the stacks. So if you go to the stack, if I click on the stack, then you'll see that there's option, this create stack. So click on the create stack, and there are two options. Either you can build from infrastructure composer, and or you can choose an existing template. So if you choose existing template, for example, then you have to give an Amazon S3 URL that you are pulling from the S3 bucket, or upload a template file, or the sync from Git. So not the GitHub, but the Git. So on the Git service, you can actually pull it. So then you next, and you create the file, you enter the stack name, and also give the stack deployment file. And here you can actually choose a linked Git repository, or the link a Git repository here. So if you have a repository, we have not any repository here, so you have to configure the Git, GitHub, all these things also. And also you have to make sure that there is an IAM role that is there actually to give you the permission, so that this actually Git actually, you can pull the data from the Git actually. So you have to give the permission. So because it's automation, so there you have to make an IAM role. So again, you have the stack sets that I was telling you, that you can create the stack sets. So it is actually including different stacks. So you can have the template that is ready, or use a sample template. So there you go, you have different type of templates available, where you have enabled AWS CloudTrail config. So different type of features are actually there. So you can select any one of those. Again, you have the infrastructure composer. Like you have different resources there, API gateway, Cognito, this is different RDS database, S3 bucket. So you can actually select any of the composer there. So there you go. You can see all of the services there. So you can select any one of the services, and also you can make the template. So this way you have to do the programming, you have to copy paste that. Either way, it is YML or JSON. So by default is YML. You have to switch on to the JSON format. So there you go, you have to paste the code. So for now, I'm back to the CloudFormation, and there you have different types of features like ISC generator. Next, it is to generate infrastructure as a code. So it generates the template form for you. It scans the resource, create CloudFormation templates. So you can actually create the template here. Then start from a template. So provide the template details, everything you can. Actually, you can provide a template name, retention policy, and you can actually create the setting. You can scan the resource, and you can create the setting for you. So there is a lot of features available. And also there is a Lambda function that I was talking about, the hooks, new console workflow. It's actually says you, and simplify how you author your hooks by using Lambda functions. So if you use these hooks, definitely it has the connection with the Lambda function, these things. So there's a lot of things that you have, and everything is related to the API or the software development. You have to actually incorporate the code first. You have to add the code first. You have to create the template, and then only you can develop this thing. So you have to do the coding first. Either you can do the coding manually, or you can get it from the Git or GitHub. So that is your choice. So that is a lot of things there for this AWS CloudFormation, as we have seen. And this AWS CloudFormation, it is actually giving you, harnessing you the power to do the development. See, because see, the cloud is not only about deploying the S3 instances, not only about only auto scaling or load balancer that we have discussed so far, but it is the software development as well. If you are in a project work, if you are in a project work in a company, so how can you do it? You cannot just simply implement load balancer. You have to do some coding. You have to go for the automation, because if you do not go for the automation, what will happen? That you need a lot of manpower, and lot of time and resource will be wasted. So to actually decrease the cost, and also to efficiently manage your manpower resources, you have to go for the automation now or sometime later. So definitely cloud gives you that environment, and everything is being automated. Nowadays, every server, every say wireless LAN controller, every router switch, everything is going to the cloud. It is automated. Everything is automation. So gone are the days where you have the physical infrastructure there. So definitely everything is is going to the automation, and this cloud formation template, it is very important to the automation, because you will not add the code every now and then manually, and you will waste your a lot of time, because your time is precious in your organization. So that is the way you automate the AWS infrastructure with cloud formation template. So I have discussed this thing in theoretically, and also I've shown you the options how to do the cloud formation template, how to create that, and different options I've already shown you. So I hope that you have got an immense understanding about this topic today, and you'll be able to deploy this AWS cloud formation in your organization in the cloud. And also this knowledge, I believe that it will be very helpful for you for your certification, that is AWS Solution Certificate, Certified Associate, or any other specialized certification in AWS level. So I thank you all for joining and watching this webinar once again. I'll come with some new topic next time. Till then, bye.